everybody. Welcome to a Ramble video. I have a few things to talk about. I have a few talking points to go over. First things first, the last time I showed this wall of mine, more people pointed out that poster than I thought would point it out. I love that people still remember that. I really do, considering that ended on my birthday, my 17th birthday. I am now 21. How has that been 4 years ago? If you don't know, that was the Unis Honest poster. If you know, you know. If you don't, there are fan-made compilations because Unis Honest doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I've been really enjoying Ramble videos. And I figured some of you might like to hear me yap. So here we are with a Ramble video that is nothing but me holding this tiny lavalier near my face and hoping this is a decent volume for you guys. I also look like a rat with this angle and I'm dead tired. And it's freezing in my house because I have to turn the heat off whenever I film because the heater is louder than I am. And it's also 24 degrees outside and currently snowing. And there's also a train in the background that I'm hoping the mic is not picking up. So anyway, hi, welcome to a Ramble video. I guess first things first, considering this is a January video. Sorry I keep messing with my beanie. It keeps I can't wear beanies. Since this is a January video, I was thinking I could start with my resolutions for 2025. I think my main goal is, well, first of all, to use Letterboxd and Goodreads more. I made accounts fairly recently for both of them. Goodreads, I think I made back in October, and Letterboxd was literally the week that I am filming this. But I made both of those accounts to keep track of what I've watched because I'm a college student and I have taken quite a few film classes, even though that's not my major. I'm an English major, which means writing and books, but there are English classes that teach film, and film is a minor at my college. I don't think I'm going to apply for that, but at my school I only need 4 film classes to earn that minor, and currently I'm about to start my 3rd one just because I think the film classes are easy. The professors are really nice. A lot of the English department professors at my school are really nice, so I lucked out with them. But I just made accounts for both of them to keep track of what I've read or watched. So I want to try to use those a bit more, but mainly with Goodreads. They have this goal thing on their own website where you can set how many books you want to read for the year. My goal I set as 8 books because I really want to finish Bridgerton. That is a 8-book, 8-novel series. I have read 3 of those so far, so I have 5 more left of those. Time will tell if I finish those because they are about 400 pages each. Time will tell. But I also want to read the other 3 big S.E. Hinton books. S.E. Hinton was the author of The Outsiders, which I originally read in 8th grade. Loved it, watched the movie from the 80s, also loved that, and now I'm back because of the musical that I cried to while listening. I love The Outsiders so much, it means a lot to me. I have a video planned where I read the first chapter that I have yet to film. So I might go into like more of what The Outsiders means to me in that video. But she has 3 other huge popular books that I really want to read that were all also turned into 80s movies, 2 of which starring Matt Dillon as the main characters, I think. I don't know. I know he is for one of them. I don't know about the other. But then the third one has Emilio Estevez in them. But I really want to read those, which are Tex, Rumblefish, and That Was Then, This Is Now. And I think with That Was Then, or so I've heard, there is a Ponyboy mention because it's in the same universe as The Outsiders. Don't hold me to that because I obviously have not read it, so I don't know yet. But that was what I heard. So all of them sound really good. I want to read those books and then watch the movies instead of watching the movies and then reading the books. But yeah, that's like one of my biggest goals, I think, for 2025. Also, I really want to figure out, or at least like get closer to figuring out what I want to do with my college career, or like with my college degree. Because I'm an English major, but I don't know what to use it for. It's a bachelor's degree. I think what I'm leaning towards, but I'm not like dead set on, is getting my master's in library science and becoming a librarian. But there is a lot of like other factors that go into deciding to continue my education, getting a master's instead of a bachelor's. A lot of like financial stuff, a lot of like where I'm going to be living and everything. I don't know. And also I'm not like dead set on being a librarian. My therapist really recommended it to me because I've been working with her for 3 years and she knows me quite well, obviously. My friend is also doing the librarian degree, and I think it would be a better financial decision for me in the long run to do a master's degree and be a librarian, because English degrees don't get you very well paying jobs in general. But that was like one of the ones that would suit me more and have a decent salary. But also with like technology and AI, those jobs are being constantly put out of their like things. I don't know how to explain it, but they're kind of going extinct. But that's like a huge thing for me. I'm a third year. I'm 3 years into my bachelor's degree, which is a 4-year degree. I will say this, as an experienced college student, 4-year degrees hardly ever get finished in 4 years. A lot of people that I know, it took them 5 years to get their 4-year degrees. So there's some word of advice from your college bestie right here. 4-year degrees, don't worry about finishing them in 4 years, because you will be overworked if you even attempt that. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I started House of the Dragon back in like October or November, watched one episode of it, and have not went back since. I liked it, I really did. But I started it because I think the characters Damon, Aegon, and Aemond are attractive. That is how I get into a lot of my series. I think characters or the actors that play them are attractive. I was satisfied seeing Damon in episode 1, and I was very happy because the actor that plays him also was in Netflix's The Crown. He played young Prince Philip, so a familiar face. Always glad to see that. But Aegon and Aemond, I don't think come into the storyline, at least the versions of them that I want to see, don't come in until season 2. And I don't have much time for binging it, so yeah, one episode in. I do want to continue it because it is a good show. I have never seen Game of Thrones, and House of the Dragon is a prequel to Game of Thrones. I don't even plan on watching Game of Thrones. I'm just here for 3 certain Targaryens. But yeah, I like it, but not enough to binge it. I don't like it as much as I liked watching Bridgerton, which was like my huge 2024 hyperfixation. I'm terrified for season 4 of that, by the way, because I love Benedict's book so much, but the books, especially with the writer, they changed writers after season 1, and from then every season has just been incredibly different from the books. And I loved Benedict's book, so I'm very worried about season 4 because I don't want them to change it that much, because Ben and Sophie have my heart. Same with Kate and Anthony, and their season was also vastly different from their book, which is why I wanted to read the Bridgerton stories, because of Canthony. But I'm worried about season 4. But going back to like House of the Dragon and stuff, I think after I do that, I want to start The Witcher, which I know nothing about other than the main guy is attractive. Some friends of mine that have seen the show say that season 1 is phenomenal, but after that it's trash, and that I should read the books after watching season 1, which was exactly what happened with Tokyo Revengers. Season 1, phenomenal, loved it. I would rewatch it for happiness if I had the time to. The other seasons, not as good, but the manga, quite good. And at the time when I finished Tokyo Revengers, season 2 and season 3 weren't even announced yet, so I just binged the manga from then on until it was like still getting live updates when I started reading it and got caught up. So I just like stuck with reading the manga of that until it ended. Also, that's like another weird thing that happened in 2024. I didn't watch very much anime, which is weird considering that is my entire brand and has been my brand for 10 years. I have been doing YouTube for 10 years as of August. This coming August, I will have been a YouTuber for 10 years. Time flies, and my entire brand has always been anime. But in 2024, I think the only ones I watched were season 3 of Tokyo Revengers, which I think came out in January of last year, and the Haikyuu movie, which came out in American theaters in June or July, I think. But other than that, I hadn't watched any anime. I do really want to watch DanDaDan because my YouTube crush loved the manga. He was vouching for it. He was vouching for more people to get into DanDaDan before the anime even came out. So now that the anime is here, I need to watch it. It looks so good. And I'm not a huge fan of like alien stuff, but it just looks so fun that whenever I get the time to and the drive to watch anime again, I would love to watch DanDaDan. I took my hat off because my bangs were driving me crazy. But I guess going off of the YouTube talk, I had this second channel called Kayleekat 2 that was originally supposed to be a gaming channel, but my equipment cannot handle recording software plus a video game. So what I have started doing since December was I have made a video essay that was my critical theory college class final, and it was an analysis on Anthony Bridgerton and bees in literature, their history in literature, and what they could mean with Bridgerton. It tied into the family's trauma, specifically with Anthony, and I was so happy with that essay that I wanted to turn it into a video essay, so I did. I'll have the channel linked in the description. The researching process was very fun, and I have started researching other videos for that channel that so far the research for those are very fun as well. My problem is I'm not very happy with like the videos themselves because I'm not a big editor, which is weird. Another weird thing about me, considering most of my YouTube time on here has been edit focused. My main channel is an editing channel. But just like with my skill set and what I'm used to doing is not video essay style. I've resorted for the Bridgerton video and the only other essay I've done after that, which is like a history fix video on Regency Christmas. Those are both podcast style. So I really need to try to learn how to do the video essays things. The problem is, again, like with the time that I have and the skill set that I'm currently at with editing, neither of those are where they would have to be for video editing, and I cannot hire an editor because I don't make money off of YouTube, so I can't pay an editor, and I'm not about to like have someone do this work for me for free. So that's like, I want to try to get better at that, but also I'm having more fun researching these things and writing the scripts for them than actually like working on the video part of them. The essay part is fun, the video part not so much. Recording it is fine, but I don't have like much time to like have a quiet house to film in for the voiceover, and I don't think I want to put my face on that channel. But there are video essays that I've done on this platform now, so if you want to check those out, check the links in the description. It'll be the link to what is called the second channel. Another thing that I want to say before like ending this ramble video is thank you to everyone that has been watching my channel in the past year. I think I have taken this channel and filming ASMR more seriously in 2024 than I ever have since making the channel in February of 2020. Sorry I keep saying a lot, Jesus. I know some of you in the comments have been here since 2020, and thank you so much for sticking with me. I think my ASMR has improved, and I was not very good for like the past 4 years, and I still don't think I am that good at it, but I'm glad some of you seem to think I am, and I'm glad some of you have stuck around this long. And I will say, I think I'm having a lot more fun with these videos than I was in the past like 2 or 3 years of the editing channel, which is my main channel, which is my baby. I will never give that up. It's still fun at times, but I enjoy doing the regular content for this channel way more than I did for that one. And I think that's because I have done that channel and done the editing like every Saturday for those types of videos for several years before starting this channel. But this is like, I enjoy watching ASMR. I literally watch it every single night, every single day, and I really enjoy making these videos now, and I'm glad that I have gotten to the point where I'm not ashamed of making the content. I'm just happy to like have fun and make these videos and make some like fun and creative content for you guys, and I'm glad you all seem to enjoy them, at least to a degree. So thank you so much for watching the channel and this video. I'm going to stop rambling now, and I hope you guys have a great 2025. This might be the last video of January, I think, or like second to last maybe. I am not quite sure, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.